What I saw also, and I'm aware of your history, is the Somalians are doing what the Moors and the brothers who took to the seas in the 1400s, 1500s was doing to these crackers before. And that was taking their ships. They were the original pirates. They were taking their ships. They were taking the booty off of the ships that they were robbing from the New World, and they were freeing slaves. And they had the crackers enslaved, rowing their ships, and they were tearing up the coast. So when I see this repeatness, and then I see these brothers get put on the terror list the same week, I gotta begin questioning what kind of moves is this government making against melanated people when they begin painting this brush and saying that all you brothers is on the watch right now.
You always gotta remember that when they make moves like this, that means that their time is coming to an end. They're panicking. They're in panic mode.
I'm disturbed as well at, you know what I'm saying, quote-unquote brothers in the street. You know, I'm probably like in the sports bars, I'm on the internet, I'm seeing all these comments and all of these Americanized Negroes that's applauding these military moves against Africa. You know what I'm saying? But yet, and still the pressing issue is that we are garnering our strength and our movement behind, you know, a Pan-African theme. But we're gonna have to start cleaning up in these trucks. Or these Benedict Arnold dudes that's out here.
The problem is that our focus now, we don't realize that's not. They know. You know who's gonna get us free? It's them so-called niggas on the street. It's them so-called forgotten children in this educational mud hole, death hole, who are reincarnated by the ancestors. Don't know why they're angry. Don't know why they won't suck up this information, this programming. And what I tell them is, I go straight to them. I said, that is the ancestor telling you that something is wrong, and you must act out. Listen.
And the reason why we gotta go through that is because the educational system here is not designed to
It's programming. It's programming. Listen.
Here's another thing on Somalia.
Let me just say one more thing, bro.
Yeah.
When we go to the elders, and the elders say, we say it's bad when one of these young boys knock an elder over the head and take their pocketbook and stuff like that, right? It's bad, right? But you know what? They are just reacting to the program. They are doing exactly what they are supposed to do. See, when we see them looking at being crazy, they are not crazy. They are the computer, and their program is being put in them to do these things. It is up to us to decipher. Well, even before the programming, and we have to decipher this amongst ourselves. But see, this war that we have, this debate we having, we have more in. Alim Bey and Seti have more in common than what we think. It is a bad communication link. See, we can't study it. What did Khalid say? Khalid said you cannot properly study a history of a person until most time they pass on, because we never really get to see their growth, what they would have become, what the apex of what they would have become. The same thing is happening here. Alim Bey is coming on a spiritual level, which we need. And he is deciphering information that technically, in a court of law, cannot be proven past the bones of Lucy that was found by Lake Victoria. Okay, but we know in our indwelling soul that he is telling the truth. Seti, on the other hand, is the straight warrior. He wants geological, he wants anthropological proof. See, what we have to remember is we have to incorporate both.
But the strength of that is that there's going to be a young warrior,
right?
You understand? That's sitting there,
that puts it all together,
and he gonna run out there and grab that shit and bring it back to the people and smash it. And then when we do that, then we'll galvanize our people, and we're gonna take on this system, because it's the system that is destroying these streets.
But you can't destroy the system. The system is set up to protect itself.
By truth. No, the system is built upon. I'm talking about the miseducation of our babies.
Built on falsehood.
I'm talking about the miseducation of our babies that are affecting us. You understand? The way that we got free is by the brother right here. The brother Shabazz, when he came in Brooklyn and brought forth that knowledge, and these brothers with these tapes. And I'm tired of people talking about this is a goddamn hustle, because it ain't nothing hustling about putting this information out. So I'm just saying, you got to address that though. Our people need that. So when we square up the right information and it's right and exact, then we got to feed it to our babies. We got to feed it to the children. And I say baby, it's 40, 50, 60-year-old babies in the street. And then we got to raise up as a nation.
Just like I was telling to God, a lot of y'all know my aunt, Barbara Gordon. Dr. Ben and Dr. Clark lived in my aunt's basement. When I was growing up, I sat at the needs of these generals.
Yes,
but when I became 16 in my build and wisdom day, I joined the 5% Nation. The reason why is because I saw the rise of my brethren getting this information that I already had. What the math did to me, the math said, just like in the court of law, give me the facts. Give me the scientific fact. See, what happens is we deal in this circle, right? And I heard a brother say this one time, we deal in this circle of belief. And the white man got us believing anything outside of that circle does not exist. But we know that the mind is all. And if the mind can create anything, then nothing's impossible. See, they deal outside that circle. For instance, they deal with our magic to control us. But the bottom line is, you don't feed the baby steak. You give the babies the food that they can digest. But right now, we at the point, and like I said, I work at the high school with the youth. And I know one thing. That anger, that anger that beats our elders over the head and take their pocketbook, I hate to say this, but we need that. We need that. You know why? Because they programmed to do that shit. And if you don't follow your programming, you crazy. But my programming is the black man is God from birth. From birth. In order for you to break me from my programming, you got to prove to me that the black man is not God.
No doubt.
This is the way we raise our people.
No doubt.
This is the way we raise our people. The father said, listen, we're talking about the father of the 5% Nation, why he left the Nation of Islam. You know why? Because he understood that religion is a control mechanism. And when you introduce lie with truth, it's not going to survive. But the 5% Nation said we will not deal with lies. We will only deal with truth.
I want to get the elder God. Let me get the God. Building. This is called building right here.
I got the bill.
The Cypher building.
Unless black people accept the reality of the fact that the black man is God and all white people is the devil by nature, meant to be destroyed and not to be given another chance.
That's right.
Okay, and take that Bible called Poison Book, that Quran called Poison Book, because they both was put together by a white devil, posing as a Muslim, posing as a Christian, but they were devils.
So can a white man be a Muslim?
No, a white man cannot be a Muslim because a lot of white people posing as Muslims, but they are devils by nature, made to be destroyed. And teach your babies that black man is God, the original man, the Asiatic black man, the owner, the maker, the cream, the planet, father of civilization,
come on, man.
God of the universe.
Who want to step in the Cypher, man? Who want to step in the Cypher? Come on, build. Let's destroy this. This is my question. No. Hold on. We're going to step in the Cypher, man.
Peace, guys. From Connecticut. Now, everything you hear here is live and direct. We got to man up. We need the God, we need the warrior, and we need the scholar. We got to mend together.
That's right.
The secret is the mixture. Don't let us take us off our mission.
That's right.
Remember the agenda.
What do you think about what's going on right now with Brother
Powerful
Alim
information, brother. If you ain't here, be square. And even being square is good for you because you can stay on your point.
That's right.
Deem yourself.
That's right.
All right, come on.
Building going on here.
I want to say that my family, everybody that's out here, y'all are the future. You know why y'all the future? Because this information is the most powerfulest thing out right now. We've tried everything else.
That's right.
You understand? We all from the streets, we all from the hood, and we know what work and what don't work. So each one of us is leaders. We got to take this information, we got to give it to the babies, we got to give it to our ladies, and we got to give it to those around us that are attracted to it. If you're not attracted to the truth, I'm sorry to say it, but you're not on this wave right here. You understand? And you down with something else. So what we need to do is identify ourselves amongst each other and build a family. I am not with division, I'm with bringing my people together, because together we are the most powerfulest. This is the future, and we gotta be in the future. So that, like I said, the brothers that put the information out here is very essential. I give praises to them, I give honor to them. The teachers that are up here, I give praises to them. Let's not make the mistake of saying, what are the teachers doing for us? You won't go to school and ask the teacher what he's doing for you. The teacher teach the student take the lesson and go forth and bring it upon the land and do the work. So all of the students out here, let's do this work. That's it. This debate should lay it out. Let's do the work.
The reason why this is called the final showdown, because that's exactly what it is.
That's right.
This is the final showdown.
Yes.
After the final showdown, now we become brothers again. We got to come back, and this is going to be a united front. All right? It ain't no more Moors versus the black youth. We all coming back.
Like Khalid said, it's a concentric circle. You gotta have hardcore and everybody is involved. Everybody work together.
All right, let's hear the brother here. What's your opinion?
Brother Suten right here, representing Harlem.
Yeah.
Death to the Negro. Read the Willie Lynch letter, baby. It's all in there. It's all laid out. Study your competition, study your enemy, and we'll be all right. Get your paper up. Control your economics.